Hi, my name is Sandeep. I've spent about a decade in building products across analytics and now AI. Today, I lead LI, which is a mental health copilot. We are building a set of tools to support human counselors and therapists become super counselors and therapists. We are building layer of tools that can support human counselors amplify their impact by working across the workflow of a counselor or a therapist journey. And supporting them in scaling the impact and fulfill the gaps that exist in the mental health care ecosystem. So LI is a very early stage organization. We are one of the organizations that is co-creating along with the ecosystem. An attempt is to build a digital public good that can be an open source tool which other organizations building in mental health care ecosystem can build upon. So right from day zero, we've been collaborating with members of the ecosystem to co-create the roadmap and understand in an immersive way along with them what the priorities are. In a model like this, we need to be very agile when it comes to our engineering capability, given that there is a lot of discovery in the early stages. And I think it's a very challenging context for any engineering team to source the right kind of talent to be able to respond to changing requirements on the roadmap. Something that becomes really hard early on for an organization that's just getting started, given that there is so much diversity in the skills that are needed to build something like this and for them to be housed together internally. So I think like anyone else, one of our earliest questions has been, when should we start building an internal engineering team, and what is the right MVP stage that we reach, and what's the kind of product market fit that we identify, and when have we crossed that threshold where we feel that we have stability in terms of direction and we are equipped to build a team internally. So in early stages, we got introduced to KeyValue, an organization that has worked with several of our partner organizations in past and got great referrals for. I think it's always been difficult in past to rely on an external team, but very early on we managed to feel that the teams almost becomes part of your own team and has been sitting with us in our external meetings with the stakeholders that we're building for, with the clients that we are building for. They've been part of our team right from the beginning, been sitting with us in all of those deliberation meetings and co-creating the roadmap with us. They've also been very, very quick to respond to changes in the roadmap and be able to organize or reorganize teams with the right kind of talent as and when need has risen in terms of changing the direction of the product and therefore the capabilities that we're building for. So I think the advantage that we've had in this partnership is we've been able to become very agile in terms of how we're responding to our insights from the market and building at a very rapid pace. It has really allowed us to go back to the ecosystem that we are building for in shorter windows and be able to continue the momentum and close towards and reach the product market fit and MVP at a very early stage much faster. So I think that speed that sometimes we need in that early stage, which otherwise is very difficult to organize for, has been one of the best outcomes of this collaboration for us. I think usually it's much easier to organize for engineering talent when working with external partners. What becomes very difficult is to get a team that is not just coming on board with their engineering skills, but are also coming on board with the right mindset and attitude of co-creating along with you, of taking the ownership, not just for delivering against a predefined scope of work, but moving along with you, feeling the pride in building the product, feeling more connected to your cause, your mission. I think that sense of soft attitude and that culture is very hard to find when you work with external partners, and that's been a delight and surprise for us while we've collaborated with the KeyValue team. At no point in time we've felt that we are actually working with an external organization. Pretty much we know the people who are working on this project, we know their stories. They have been able to spend a lot of time with us to learn more about our background, our context, not just of the organization, but individuals present in the team. So in many ways, it feels like part of our extended team, and that's how it has felt collaborating with KeyValue's team throughout. So therefore, as an organization that's designed itself to support early stage organizations in product discovery and development journey versus a generic tech services firm, anybody who's at an early stage and is in a position to move very fast with market feedback and wants to capitalize on their agility as core competence to go to market and identify product market fit early on. It is a great partner to have that is not just building along with you, but also helping you plan for the next stage of your organization as you take the documented code in-house and support an evolving internal team to take over and build from there. So a perfect partner for the absolute 0 to 1 journey that we found.